It's time to battle in Geek vs. Girlfriend.
Round one, fight.
This is Geek vs. Girlfriend, the segment where I go against her in a battle of wits and or guessing. But this week, we went over the effigy number 1 by Tim Silly, where she guessed that it was about a woman through 3 periods of her life, one being a child who loves superheroes, one who is a cop, and one who is a hipster. And the man she was romantic with, that's what's going on in the cover. And we are going to find out if she is right or if she is dead wrong. What was it?
Once again, I'm dying on the inside. But I was kind of right, sort of. A little.
Yeah.
Because that was her.
Yeah.
But anyway, so we meet Chandra.
How can one Chandra be so Levy? Inside joke.
Anyway, so we meet her. She actually is this little girl on the cover. She was a child star from a show called Star Cops. Basically, she did the whole Hollywood starlet. She went down the drain, somewhat like Amanda Bynes type, Lindsay Lohan-esque stuff. And she ends up having to move back to her hometown, which she publicly disgraced, saying all sorts of bad stuff about it. So everybody there doesn't like her. And she is now an actual cop. She's not a superhero star cop anymore. And so basically, a murder happens. Her lieutenant or sergeant calls her down. And that's where she meets this man on the cover. He is from another police department. I forgot which police department it was. Cincinnati, maybe, or something? I don't know. But she was asked down by the Sarge. I don't even know what you would call it. And the only reason she was asked there is because the dead body had a tramp stamp. And she thought that Chandra would know something about tramp stamps. If that tells you anything about her downfall.
I'm pretty sure it was a tramp stamp of the old show. That's why he had her come down.
Was it the old show?
That was the whole point. It was a tattoo of that show. That's why. I'm almost positive.
Oh.
But
Apparently I didn't read enough into that.
You saw tramp stamp and you instantly thought, this girl is such a slut.
Yeah.
That the whole town knows. But I'm almost positive it had to do with her show.
Yeah,
how weird it was.
That makes more sense.
But anyway.
So we also see one girl who is watching TV and is like super obsessed with Star Cops. And she sees Chandra on TV. And I don't know where that goes. Anyway, I'm just rambling on. So I was completely dead wrong, but a little bit right, because I guessed that was her on the cover.
You were right that was the same person on the cover, correct. So what do you give this issue of Effigy number 1 by Tim Silly, Harley Zarcone, and Ryan Hill, Vertigo Comics?
Michael Keaton.
She gives it a Michael Keaton. I'm giving it a George Clooney. So Effigy number 1, she was wrong, and it gets a George Clooney and a Michael Keaton from Geek'd Up. But now, we're going to test your might and will on an Image comic by Warren Ellis, a number 1 called Injection.
Oh, you suck. How am I supposed to know?
That's the point.
Okay. Just give me a second to overlook this.
Okay.
Injection.
It is by Warren Ellis, Declan Shalvey, and colors by Jordi Belair. As you can see, it is a dark cover, Lots of blacks, lots of greens. What is going on?
I just can't understand the name in this cover. Like, how does it relate?
That's why it's a quick guessing game. You just take what comes to your head and go with it.
Okay, injection. So original. She's addicted to drugs, and that brings her down this dark hole. And this whole series is about her trying to get out of this hole that she put herself in from injecting drugs.
Ooh, final answer?
Final answer.
Locking it in. Injection number 1 by Just Jess says it's about drug addicts and their spiral into torment in this dark hole abyss from injecting drugs. Come back next week, see if she is right or if she is dead wrong on Geek versus Girlfriend. But we still have one more segment.
We do.
And it is called Girlfriend versus Geek.
Round two, fight.
All right. So last week, I had asked you how a teen died while taking selfies.
Yes.
And you had said
He slipped and hit his head in the bathroom and basically bled to death.
Sorry to tell you that you are dead wrong. He was posing with his gun.
Oh, I should have guessed. Fucking idiots.
And it went off. Shot himself in the head. Died. His cousin was actually in the house too. Heard it go off. So he was like, taking selfies. And then blows his head off.
How old was this kid?
19.
Oh, okay.
And he has a kid himself.
Fucking stupid gangster wannabe.
Actually, a father of 2. He has 2 kids, taking selfies with a gun and shot himself.
Bet you feel super cool now.
Yeah. So
the only reason I'm being so harsh is because this is stupid. Just don't do that shit.
Yeah.
And if you do, check it.
Unload
Make sure
it.
There's no fucking rounds in there.
This is a PSA from
Yes.
Geek'd Up. Do not take selfies with your gun. Anyway.
So I was dead wrong.
You were dead wrong.
But is there more to this story?
No, not really. I just kind of wanted to share it because I thought it was
Wait a second. Did he fall back and hit his head afterward?
No.
So he stood there?
He wasn't in the bathroom.
Oh, where was he?
He was in just a bedroom.
Does it say that?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He found the gun earlier that day.
Found it. Yeah, I'm sure.
So,
sure you also found that red or blue rag also that you thought were super cool.
Last I heard, police were investigating it, so there's been really no more news, but I just thought this is
Well, obviously
this needs to be told.
Obviously, teenager, 2 kids, sad story, but the moral of the story is just be safe when you're around firearms.
Exactly.
All we need is another person on the fucking news telling us that we need better gun control. So please, just don't do this shit anymore.
Please.
So I was dead wrong. What do I got this week?
This week, we got some pretty interesting story. Okay, so 2 New Jersey women have been arrested for conducting a Fight Club-esque
Okay.
Fight Club. And they were posting this stuff on their Snapchats. That's how they got discovered. Where did they work? This happened at their work where they were conducting these fight clubs.
Where did they work?
What could they have worked with to make fight?
Where did they work, or what could they have worked with? Which one?
Where did they work, I guess, because it's all the same thing. It's the same question.
I mean, it's obviously not my first inclination, which I instantly thought these are some of those stupid mob wives bitches, but
no.
It's obviously not, because
because
people,
New Jersey? Is
yeah,
that what you thought?
Yeah.
Oh.
And it's not because these people work. So, let's see. These two women are friends, apparently. And
They work together.
They're co-workers. Where do they work? So it's an actual building that has a name. Is that what you're asking me? What the name of this place is?
Okay, let's say what's their profession?
I don't... They are... These two women in New Jersey who get together and start a fight club. They are... dentists. Final answer. Locking it in.
I'm not letting you lock that in.
Why?
Because
why?
Because I gotta word the question better, I guess.
Unlock, first time in Geeked Up history. Word the question better.
Okay. I just feel like I can't say it without, like, giving it completely away. Okay.
Let me just tell you for
These
future
two women...
reference, it probably would have been better for me to guess that they were doing a fight club. Telling me what they are, but continue. They have so word the question better.
Okay. So two women work together. What do they work with that they could possibly do a fight club? Like, a lot of people do animal fighting. What could
so it's not people fight club. Is that... I'm assuming it's a person fight club.
It is!
So people are fighting.
Yeah.
So what do they work with that can make the fight club happen? Lingerie. Final answer. These women work with lingerie. They're using that as ropes and gloves. That is my final answer. Locking it in. Come back next week to see if I'm right or more than likely dead wrong on the next Versus with Geek vs. Girlfriend and Girlfriend vs. Geek, where it pits us once again, a battle of the wits, or just guessing. Make sure you let us know what you thought about those in the comments below. When you like, comment, and subscribe, we will get back to each and every one of you, so start that discussion now. But until then, stay geeked up and always hug a xenomorph.
Always.
Yeah, that's me, I'm Hope. My mom's name is Janet. Hooked up with Scott Lane with plans to save the planet.
Villains can't stand it that they're getting tossed. From street thug to the boss, it's Ant-Man and Wasp.
No matter what the cost, we'll save the human.